Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress Sela Ward is talking with us today about her incredible career and her family. 15-year-old daughter, son in college, she said?
Son, 19-year-old sophomore in college at Penn in Philadelphia, yeah.
Now, before we go and talk about all this stuff, I've got to ask you about football.
What?
College football.
College football.
You were born and raised in Mississippi,
Yep.
which is a huge football tradition, but you went to the University of Alabama, which is a big rival, right?
Yeah, it's a huge rival. And I did that because I grew up in a small town. Half of the kids went to Ole Miss and half went to Mississippi State. And I just needed to branch out, even if it was only next door, like Alabama. But I had the most fabulous experience. Oh my God, I was a cheerleader when Bear Bryant was the coach. There was just nothing better than that, like that slice of Americana apple pie. Football is just like religion, you know, in the Southeastern Conference.
Absolutely.
So we were on television all the time, national champions all the time, still are. I'm getting my tickets to the Rose Bowl right now.
Oh my gosh.
We're 5-0, baby.
That's fantastic. It's just hard for me to imagine beautiful, classy Sela Ward sitting out
right?
watching some Alabama football. It's great.
Yeah.
And now your son, he's musical, right?
Yeah, he's actually a great musician.
Does he want to get into the business?
I don't know. He just went into my friend's recording studio and recorded some of his songs, and they mostly had to do with the breakup of his girlfriend who went to Michigan, and they're just these songs that are just so soulful. And I went, okay, are you done now? Are you done? Maybe you could write a happy song.
Yeah.
But it was his cathartic way of dealing with love lost. But he's great now. He's doing great, and I think he'll always have that for him personally. Right now, he's majoring in business, in economics. So.
He's getting his finances together.
Yeah.
And speaking of finances, and kids,
yeah,
you're working with, is it Virtual Piggy Bank?
Okay, I swear, y'all, the whole time my children were younger, I was desperate to find, I wanted to open a checking account. You can't open a checking account for a kid where they can be autonomous. You can do a savings account, but not a checking account. How am I going to teach my kids financial literacy? So I meet this woman who has come up with this online, it's free for you to go online, and it's a website for you to manage your money as a child. It's COPA compliant, totally safe for kids. You as the parent get to determine what sites stores the child can buy from. You give them a certain amount of money, and it's set up so that the child has a certain amount of money to spend. They have their savings account, and then they have their give to charity account, which I love.
So good.
I love that.
So you've got all three concepts for them to wrap their brains around.
Before we go, I just have to ask you, I know this is not about piggy banks or money or anything, but you're so stunning. What do you do for yourself? What do you do? I mean, you say you're 57. I'm like, how is that possible? You're just stunning.
Well, I'm going to tell you, for the last 3 years, I discovered, I know everybody has their Dr. Oz. Well, I have my Dr. Gundry, Dr. Stephen Gundry. He does not pay me, so I am giving you the tip of a lifetime.
This is not a paid sponsorship.
Not a paid sponsorship. Dr. Stephen Gundry. You go Google him and you look up his Diet Evolution book, and it's a twist on paleo. I'm telling you, I lost 18 pounds. I couldn't budge off of my weight for years. And immediately I lost the 18 pounds. It did safely over a year. And I've never gained that weight back. You don't have to count 1 calorie. He is brilliant. And I take supplements that he has suggested, and I'm telling you, I feel better than I've ever felt in my life.
Well, your skin
it's
is
working.
I know.
It's working, whatever it is.
And it helps you from the inside out. Yeah. So I'm glad to know it's working. Thank you.
Well, it is.
Thanks for the compliment. I'll
Thank you.
take it.